Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Let's not talk about that last run. We're just gonna boot up as Eve. I mean, the last run wasn't so bad. When I said let's not talk about it, I mean, let's talk about it immensely. Sorry, I was just making a note in my post-it note here about what our seed is gonna be. We're playing as Eve, and our seed, 2MHS. Too many ham sandwiches, 3WRZ. Fucking Z, man. 3 women reading Xenoclash 2's script. I really wish Xenoclash 2 was the game that I could get behind, because it's fucking crazy. Xenoclash, they were made by Ace Team, which is, I'm not sure if Ace Team is actually owned by Atlas, but like all their stuff is published through Atlas. They made the fairly excellent Abyss Odyssey that came out earlier this year. Didn't have too much staying power for me. I sort of pseudo-did a series on it. Oh my god, really? First floor haunt? This is actually a real danger. We could actually die here. I'm going to assume that we won't, because if I find myself too much in harm's way, I can just kind of bail out and let Dead Bird do all the killing for me. But anyway, Abyss Odyssey was pretty cool, but prior to that, they were maybe most well known for Xenoclash, which is a game where it's like a first-person fist-fighting game where you fight a bunch of birds. Like, they're bird people, but they're birds. It was out of its fucking mind. I wish it was more fun, because it is insane. Anyway, first floor haunt is, you know, a definite way to test your mettle. That's for damn sure. See, that's what I mean about the haunt being horseshit. No brimstone, please. We're crossing. Yeah, there we go. It's basically impossible to fight the haunt and never be in harm's way. We probably should have taken damage there. Oh my god, we're probably gonna die right off the bat here. What can we do to mitigate this? Stay far, far away and let Dead Bird do the killing here at the very end. There we go, he did take a shot, so he's probably not going to shoot anytime soon. Lucky us. That was close. Hey, little Steven from the haunt. That was unexpected, but welcomed at least. Let's continue onwards here. Gotta drill it into my own head here. Gotta take the negative. Gotta take the negative. I did not make that mistake last time, but I made a lot of mistakes last time that made it very unlikely, and in the end, determined that we didn't actually do very well on that run. We died against Satan. I mean, dying against Satan is not that bad in the whole scheme of things. I basically screwed myself out of multiple chances of deals with the devil. Now, I do have, I'll admit, pretty much my 2 least favorite characters in the game left. It's not totally fair. Cain might be a little bit less on the favored scale for me than Eve or Maggie. Lazarus I've grown to kind of like, actually, after getting some really good luck with him, but certainly they're characters I struggle with maybe the most. We'll see, though. All you need to do is get good luck, and then we can put a pin in them for the, or stick a fork in them, they'll be done for the rest of our normal mode plays, at least. We'll obviously revisit every character from time to time. I'm just saying, because there's pressure on it, it feels worse. You know, because we can only play as 2 characters right now, or I've self-imposed that limit, I really want to get those characters taken care of as soon as possible so that we can be free again. That was a very good bomb, if I do say so myself. We got 3 Spirit Hearts, so if nothing else, we should not suffer the same fate as last time of not getting a deal with the devil. We're also not facing the haunt on the 2nd floor because we faced him on the 1st floor, and we have 4 bombs to bring into this fight. 3 bombs, but probably more Spirit Hearts. Oh, stay away, please. So yeah, we're almost, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but we're in a very, very likely position to experience a deal with the devil, and an early deal with the devil can really change your game. Obviously, we're fighting Monstro. I don't even know why I acted like we wouldn't be fighting Monstro. It's the 2nd floor, and it's the basement. The Monstro fight is pretty much guaranteed. What I'm thinking is when he does his big jump, I'll try to put a bomb down underneath him. It worked, even though that wasn't what I intended to do. I kind of got a little itchy on the trigger finger there. That's okay. Almost done here. I'm very excited to hopefully get HP deal with the devil combo. It's a very vanilla style floor, if we can get that. We got toothpicks instead, but I like the tears upgrade now that it actually works. And I like both of these enough to pick up both of them, actually. So ceremonial robes gives us basically a Guppy's Paw, but with black hearts instead, and Contract from Below is insanely good. And now we'll have the Whore of Babylon effect, and this is why it's one thing I love about Eve, is that you actually can afford to go super low on HP, and not only are you not really punished for it, but you're rewarded for it. I feel very, very strong right now. Neither of the items that we picked up effectively made us stronger, except by the omission of that HP that we previously had. So this is a pretty good start for us. And we can't go into HP debt, so every bit of HP we get in the future will just start collecting for us again, which is great. That being said, we're in a slightly vulnerable position. I really hope this is our secret room. I really doubt it is, but please work. Ah, come on. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to find some keys in our actual secret room, presumably here. We got bomb bag. I mean, that's okay. Not the greatest item we could ask for, and I will sacrifice one spirit heart to go to our curse room and maybe get more spirit hearts, or who knows, out of it. A teleportation to our deal with the devil, and then immediately some more damage taken, but oh well. It's pretty good. I'm happy with our position right now. But we're going to move onwards here. We want to go down, left, and then do a little bit of a roundness here. Alright. We are going to, let's go to our curse room right away. I'm excited about the potentiality here. Looks like there's 2 shadows on the ground. Those are black hearts. That's exactly what I wanted. And we'll keep moving along here. These guys should die pretty quickly. If we don't get any keys, this run's, you know, problematic. But we did just get a key right there, so I feel a little bit better. 3, 2, 1. Countdown. Fly away in my space rocket. You don't need to put money in my pocket. The door is closed. I just locked it. Oh, okay. Keys are going crazy here. Can't do anything on that judgment, but if we start stacking up good items like this could be a relatively solid run. I don't care about our red hearts. Truth be told, red hearts can suck an egg as far as I'm concerned. Never mind. As long as we're able to stay in Whore Babylon state, I don't care. It's like that Phil Collins song. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Now, if we're going to play that judgment, and I would like to play that judgment, we're going to take a little bit of time first and just explore the floor a little bit. Because if possible, I would very much like to get a enough money to get something from the shop before I commit to playing that judgment instead. We just got 10 cents and a bomb for free. That's pretty solid. Now, the item here on the shop is not necessarily that amazing, so I'm not going to pick it up, and instead we'll play the judgment, I think. Put a bomb down here. And Cain's Eye, not particularly strong. I think. It says, may you see your destination. Admittedly, I still don't know what it does. I should go back and read the comments on that episode where I picked up Cain's Eye and was like, I don't get it. Because I really don't get it still. But, you know, if you would just be nice enough to maybe tweet me the effect of Cain's Eye, I don't mind having that spoiled for me. Another Spirit Heart. I mean, it's been a pretty good haul here, considering we've given him 10 cents now. We've gotten some decent mileage out of it. I'd prefer to just get an item payout, but can't really complain about the consumables. Although, I will if we don't get anything out of the 15 cents. There we go. We got more HP, and that's going to take our Whore of Babylon effect away. Not in love with that. Oh, no, it doesn't, because 1 red heart is the threshold for it now. But yeah, if we get more HP, it'll take it away. But we'll lose that temporarily to accomplish some effects if we need to. Should be a very easy fight against Gertie. I'm excited by the prospects that await us here. Should have a very good chance of getting a deal with the devil as well. If we are able to get a deal with the devil, I will, like, pretty much it's almost the worst idea for me to just not trade for anything. Even if a shitty item shows up, it might be worth just giving up our red hearts. Especially if it's like a shitty spacebar item, because we can actually use a shitty spacebar item right now. More so than average, at least. Gotta kill this thing. Okay, we got a nickel, which is crazy, and blood clot is just extra damage, basically. I love it. And Krampus. Well, either of the Krampus items would make me a very happy man right now, and a very happy Eve as well. They both have their benefits and their problems, but yeah, mostly benefits, I'd say. Okie dokie. Let's try to avoid picking up red hearts. I still can't remember. We have done boss rush mode as Eve, right? We got Eve's whatever. I forget what it is. Hematemesis. Hey, it's a free red heart that we really just don't want to have. So I guess I'm happy that it was not a full health pill. Let's put it that way. And we are gonna have a little bit of liability with this Whore of Babylon thing. If there's one thing I do like about Eve a lot, and I know I just said that she was like my least favorite character, but if there's one thing I do like about Eve, it's that extra kind of metagame of like not picking up HP early. You know, you can build a winning run with Eve in the very, very classical fashion if you wanted to. You could just take a lot of HP, trade it away for deals with the devil, but keep a reasonable amount for yourself and be totally happy and fine. I prefer to go like the full Whore of Babylon damage route though, if given the choice. And a lot of times in Isaac, you're not given the choice. It's not like you're just building like a Dota character or something like that, or a Dota match, I should say, because, you know, oh, maybe you're designing characters out there. I don't know who watches my videos. Hello, you know, one statistically Valve or Riot worker out there who's hanging out. Hello. Is worker an insulting term? I never really thought about it, but it does. Employee, I think, has a little bit more of a nice spin to it. I love this trade, by the way, especially with Bomb Bag. I don't think it's so bad. Tears down. Are you a wizard? Tears up. All right, so we basically got Are You a Wizard for 3 bombs. You would probably say that that's not really that good of a deal in the whole scheme of things, right? Okay, let's head down to the next floor. We have 11, 1, 11. Of all the consumables to be nearly out of, I'm happy that bombs are the one for us with Jet Li. Probably should not have walked into that fire. I fucking hate Are You a Wizard, man. And I'm really, really hoping we get a good deal with the devil situation on this floor, because I would desperately love... There we go, we can fire straight again. I would desperately love to trade our HP away. We're not in a 1 position yet, but I'm, you know, this is just standard Northernlion commentary here, but at the same time, I think it bears mentioning. We're probably only like an item or a deal, if you want, away from actually it being a 1 run. If we're able to get a knife, brimstone, or just a couple of damage upgrades, I think we're sorted. So I'm gonna take Liberty Cap. That's 2 Hematemesis pills. I will definitely open those, but let's go to our secret room first. And our secret room, you know what? The pills haven't been great so far. But we've identified them, so we're not gonna be in as vulnerable a place as we used to be. We can just take the tears upgrades and leave the rest. Oh, that one was juicy. Are You a Wizard? Balls of Steel, very good. Speed up, totally fine. Tears up, all right. Tears down, no thank you. Hematemesis, no thank you. Are You a Wizard? No thank you. We'll take it with us just because we don't have... I mean, Hematemesis is technically better, I guess. Guppy's Paw. And a lot of bombs. So, there is an argument to be made for Guppy's Paw to get us in a more permanent Whore of Babylon state. I mean, there's no reason not to take Guppy's Paw with us. Okay, so it is a good argument to be made then. Because, we really don't have anything else that we could be doing with our spacebar item slot. If we get something a little bit more, you know, immediately pragmatic, we'll take that with us. But for now, I think we're totally fine to take Guppy's Paw with us. Might as well pick it up. I'm not going to use it yet because we're at the HP cap. Even if we are at the HP cap, it might be worth using if it helps us get into that Whore Babylon state by sucking up our red hearts. But for now, that's not an issue either. So I don't think there's a big concern to be had either way. So let's stay far, far away here. Our shop should be definitely usable for us. I'll buy it. We got a speed upgrade pill out of it. You know what? Let's buy this as well. Telepills, but not the error room. Thank God. I don't even think, to be honest with you, I really want to go to that double key room. I don't want to risk it anyway. I don't want to risk taking damage, I should say. Not that we're low on spirit hearts or anything like that, but it's not like I want to reroll our run. There's our item room. And this is a big floor for us. This is, if you contrast this with the last run, this run has everything that the last run lacked. We have huge HP, huge damage, and Peeper's Eye. That's the big one. Peeper's Eye is really a game changer. No, but all kidding aside, all facetiousness aside, we have like abundancy when it comes to deals with the devil, a much better chance of becoming Guppy, and I would, you know, it's early, but this is like looking at like a high school football player and saying like, I think this kid could make it to the big time, you know? The seeds of some incredible talent are there. Not talent in our case, but mostly luck, but definitely this run has a, if this were MLB 14 the show, this run would have an A or at least like a B+ in our potential stat right now. Which is, it's good, man. We could become the next Albert Pujols. I don't know a lot about baseball, but I made a note to remember that name. What's up, Ruka? You want to leave the room? You worried about what I'm going to do to Chubb here? You should be. Peeper's Eye doing a little bit of work. Peeper's Eye is not a great item, but it's okay. Hey, think of it like a less potent Big Beautiful Fly that also doesn't explode when it hits things, which is good for us in this case. I'd say that's it for this floor. We got a damage upgrade at the very least. All right, Ruka, you want to leave? I'll let you leave. You cool it for a second, chat. Ruka, hey buddy. Here you go. You're free. All right, I hope you enjoyed that little vignette. What can I say, you know? Living things are relying on me here. I gotta take some time out of my day sometimes to deal with their needs as well. Now, we can't really do anything with that. We might as well get our hematemesis pill ready, because I would rather accidentally use hematemesis as opposed to, Are You a Wizard? Are You a Wizard is just sad, man. When you get the Are You a Wizard baby in co-op, it's just like, can we just restart the run? Because I need to take damage to even lose this trade-off here. I am disappointed that we didn't get a deal with the devil on the last floor, but whatever, shit happens. I'd say we're in a very, very good position to guppy up here, if you will. I can't believe, and I'm going to toot my own horn for once, and I'm going to say that I'm going to toot my own horn. I'm amazed that I have not accidentally picked up red hearts. That's like the Northern Lion thing to do, is you're playing the game, and then you think that, you know, Whore of Babylon's going well, and then you pick up red hearts because that's what you do, right? You pick up red hearts. And you make a terrible mistake. But that's okay. We're fine. 2 telepills? We'll take 2 telepills. I don't really know how much value we're going to secure out of these telepills. But we'll do it nonetheless. We can use them at the end of the floor to try to get like an IM error, and there's no reason to not try to use both of them at like the end of this floor right here. We don't have to save them. Or we could try to teleport out of like the boss rush room at the end. Maybe we'll save one, and we'll try to do that because it could be funny. I don't think any of these are worth it. That's another telepills as well. We're probably not going to be fast enough to get boss rush room. I'm going to go to our item room quickly. Actually, no, we're on depths 1. You know what? We'll totally, if we want to, we could be fast enough to get that boss rush. And then teleport out, which is a strategy I really like the idea of. And in practice, it works pretty well, as long as you get a decent RNG on the boss rush room and don't end up with like 4 fucking bomb or secret bags, bullshit like that. Excuse me, see you later. We're going to move along here. I'm a little scared about that guy right there. Oh, I actually just saw our item room, so we can just sneak back up here. I was hesitating whether or not to say it, but I was like, I'm pretty sure we're going to take damage there. Oh well. Hey, Charm Tears. Charm Tears are so good. So we could take a Balls of Steel pill with us, but is it really worth it? What we'll do is if we don't get the IM error room, oh, I should not have stood there. If we don't get the IM error room, we'll go back for it, maybe. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving along here. Monstro 2 shouldn't be too bad. I wish I could actually get like more potent bombs as well, but it's not really that big of a deal in the whole scheme of things. If we are able to get a deal with the devil here, we'll probably win faster and win with a higher guarantee. But if we're not able to get a deal with the devil, it probably won't matter, but mathematically, oh, shit, never mind. I was like, mathematically, we should be guaranteed. Did not work out that way. So we got the screw. I mean, tears plus shot speed, it's okay. This is really, really not what I was hoping for in the whole scheme of things when it comes to this run. But hey, Balls of Steel. We still have one more floor, and I think that telepills could save us. It means that I can bum rush the boss rush room if I want to, but I don't have to if I don't want to. I think the thing is, I think some people will be like, oh, you're cheesing the boss rush room. But hey, I think this is a game. Here's my philosophy when it comes to Isaac. Sometimes you fuck Isaac, sometimes Isaac fucks you. When Isaac fucks you, it does everything in its power to fuck you. So when I fuck Isaac, I do everything in my power to fuck Isaac. And I say, hey, this is what you get. You smart, you loyal. And then it's fun. It's kind of like a mutual roleplay type thing going on, I guess. I wouldn't know because I've never engaged in sexual intercourse in my life. 2 keys. Not going to be able to do too much as a result of that, because we already have a trillion of them. How to jump? I mean, it's better than Guppy's Paw long term. Maybe even short term. And maybe not long term, I guess, because we can actually use Guppy's Paw to generate a lot of HP for us if we get a lot of red hearts, which is not looking too likely, but it's okay. Let's go. Oh, I really thought I'd be able to make it out there in time. I'm trying to go a little faster than normal because I do want to get to the boss room as quickly as possible. I'm leaving the overlay up, even though it might be kind of annoying here. Sure, PhD is pretty good. Boss key is acceptable, I guess, is the way that I would describe it. And actually, we're not even going to be leaving much behind here if we go to our boss room right away. Don't sweat it too much. I really thought that enemy we charmed would be dead. They're not. And they're still going to take a shot at me. That's not really as charmed as I thought you were. Also, I did just pick up some HP, so we're going to be doing less damage. But there is a blood bank back there. Slow down, slow down. You're throwing. You're throwing, and it's not a good look for you. We got 2 minutes to beat Mom here. That is not a problem. Wait for this. There's one more. Are you kidding me? All right, that's fine. It's just like another 2 seconds here. No big deal. Good. I walked on. There's spikes behind the blood bank. Are you kidding me? And I have to go back for Guppy's Paw. Or should go back for Guppy's Paw. Alright, whatever. It's done. Let's move along. We got minute 40. Oh, there was a blood bank right here, too. What did I say? You do everything in your power to fuck Isaac, because Isaac does everything in his power to fuck you. Red Mom is the easiest of all the moms, I think. It depends on your run. If you have, like, super slow damage, or if you have, like, fetus in a jar, God forbid, because now it's shitty. But if you have that, your life's going to be a little harder. That was almost terrible damage. If you don't, though, this is definitely preferable to dealing with, like, any of the other possible mom outcomes, because you don't have to deal with any detritus, any riffraff, you know? Oh, okay. Not pleased with myself there, but it's over. And we're taking the negative. We're taking the negative. Negative, my friend. What do we have in here? So, Fear Shots, Little Haunt, Concussive Tears, or Game Kid. Honestly, I think we can get away with either Fear or Concussive. I think I prefer Fear Shots. And we'll teleport out. And we got an Eternal Heart for our trouble there, which will probably immediately convert via Guppy's Paw. No deal with the devil awaiting us here, sadly. Let's head down to the next floor. We're in an okay position here. Don't sweat it too much. I'm going to use Guppy's Paw twice. Now, that might seem a little bit aggressive, depending on your playstyle, but I really want to have Whore of Babylon active all the time here, because that's going to save us a lot of Spirit Hearts, even though it seems like it might cost us a lot right now. And it may cost us some, but my guess is that this is going to be the right play. But it's a bit of a tricky situation, you know, it's not a guarantee. Sure, Mom's Pearl. I didn't, by the way, I didn't go to the deal with the devil. I still need to kind of check for myself. Oh, be careful. Still need to kind of check for myself if you can go to the deal with the devil and then go into the... Wow, that thing stuck right to me. It is a homing bomb, I guess, but if we can go to the deal with the devil and go to boss rush room after, my thinking is there can be only one, you know? Because anytime I can shoehorn a Highlander reference into something, I will. But not a red chest, so I'm not interested. I genuinely don't know. My assumption is that I was making the good, careful decision there, but who knows. Let's just keep moving on for now. This is my LOL room, because it's got like 2 L's in it. I'm just funny like that. I say LOL in real life instead of, like, actually laughing, because I'm part of the internet age, you know? Nobody ever laughs anymore because we've already seen all the funniest, dankest memes on the internet, so nothing you could possibly joke around with in real life could possibly titillate me to the point where I would actually emit a sound from my mouth, but I'll say LOL, because, like, you know, that's what I'd say online if you told me it on Facebook Messenger. You know what's bullshit about that impression that I just did? I put on, like, that Valley Girl accent, but it's actually, like, sort of what I think. Those are not Guppy items. So we can always use Guppy's Paw to get another 3 Spirit Hearts pretty much whenever we want, which is why I'm not doing it right now, because we can do it later. Plus we got Balls of Steel, but it's also, I'm not using Balls of Steel because I would rather use it later and, you know, maybe get an advantage out of it then. Truth be told, it probably doesn't matter at all. But I think this is how I'm going to choose to handle it. That's how Dad did it. That's how America does it. and it's worked out pretty well so far. Stop quoting Iron Man 1, old man. We're on Avengers 2 now. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, almost. That was one of those examples of a room like this where you should never move. The bloat. Oh, fudge you, Tony. Bad damage. That's okay. This is our, like, nearly guaranteed deal with the devil floor here, I think. I say nearly because sometimes I get that way wrong. But I think, nice. I think in this case it is pretty much guaranteed because we haven't had one in a little while. Oh, really? Well, you know what? I'm happy with the Tears upgrade and I'm happy with the Spirit Hearts, but... Ugh. No deal with the devil means no guppy, means what am I holding this guppy's paw for? In any case, though... Maybe? Like, super not worth it. Gotta remember, on this floor, we don't go to the cathedral, we go down to the chest. This is like, if I may say so myself, this is the most powerful run we've had with like the least amount of great items. We've got some okay stuff going on, but it's mostly just Whore of Babylon that's carrying us into greatness here. We're doing a ton of damage, and it's Tears upgrades and Whore of Babylon, basically. Fear Shot's nice, you know, Fear Shot does what it do. But it's really just demonstrating the effectiveness of Whore of Babylon. I don't know if it's been buffed in Rebirth or what, but it is crazy strong. Or we are crazy strong. That's not Crazy Frog, you ding-dong. That is, the Hamster Dance. Arguably the superior novelty song from the same era. Good. Probably don't want that live bomb. I wonder if we can get Spirit Hearts here. Basically just like 5-shot Larry Jr. Once you get to 5-shot, you can't really say, you know, number shot anymore because it's not that impressive, but I'm gonna do it regardless because that's the kind of person I am. I don't appear to see a Spirit Heart here. Clearly there's been some sort of clerical error. If you could confirm that with your superiors, that would be lovely. What is that like yellow shot we're getting? Is that our Fear Shot from like Mom's perfume? You know, they say scent is the strongest sense tied to memory, so I'm not surprised that you'd be afraid of a perfume, you know? Might seem a little silly, but I don't think it is. Money and bombs, alright. I don't think we need to trade a bomb for a key either. We're in a very good position, and a very balanced position between those consumables. Good stuff. These bombs might not be great. What am I even looking for here? Am I hoping to get like a placenta or something like that? So I can turn it into 3 Spirit Hearts? That seems like a great idea. I don't like fighting some enemies with Fear Shot, actually. Fear Shot seems like universally good, but it's not actually because... Oh, what the heck happened here? My Windows Explorer just reset a little bit. Caused me to pause the game. That's okay. It happens from time to time. Computer's getting a little up there. It goes through some funky stuff now. Still alive, 3 years down the road. Used it for work like 10 hours a day. I love this computer. I don't even mean that sarcastically. Not as much as, you know, I love animate objects. Or myself. Or the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. But I do. This computer's been very nice to me. I appreciate it. No major technical issues except for a hard drive crash. Which wasn't that bad. I consider myself lucky because it was the hard drive, not the solid, well, it was the disk drive, not the solid state drive, which means I didn't even have to do an OS reinstallation, which is actually very nice. It's just good luck right there. And I consider myself very thankful for that. Or, I guess you don't really consider yourself thankful, but you know what I mean. Probably. I consider myself very lucky for that. We'll make up for it with the variety of internet issues I've had recently. Anyway. More bombs. You know, I can find a use for these bombs. If you want to give me more bombs, I'll be happy to offload them for you. Our HP situation could be better, but it's actually alright. You know, the Balls of Steel pill effectively keeps us at, I'll take both of those. The Balls of Steel pill effectively keeps us at full HP. And actually a little bit over full HP because of the Gertie Jr. potential here, but we're going to avoid banking on that just yet. It lives should not be too bad. Just make sure we sneak some shots in there. I figured we'd get hit, but, you know, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. We actually get Deadbird to help us out a little bit now if it chooses to go in there. With Fear, we might be able to make it so Mom's Heart just never spawns anything else. It did spawn some stuff. Get out of there. Oh, my God. I'm still not in the position where I can really afford to not pay attention like I did right there. So we are going down. I wanted to go through here just in case there were deal with the devil items. There never are, but you want to know, right? To be sure. Still got Balls of Steel and, I was going to say Geometry Wars. What I meant to say was Guppy's Paw. Man, I've been paying too much attention to Nick recently. Oh, he's talking about Okay, well, that was a dead end. Oh, he's talking about Geometry Wars. If you're going to get hit on a room, I guess that's the way to do it. Okay, now we'll be very much hoping for Spirit Hearts to show up. That's not Telepills. I really thought we'd be able to do that, but these guys are a little tricky with their, oh, we got so lucky there to find Satan so quickly. These guys are a little tricky with their fear shots and charms causing them to walk around in different directions, you know what I mean? We're still going to be near full HP. Tears Up's nice. Balls of Steel? No, it's definitely not. Hematemesis doesn't do anything. As long as we can get through the Satan fight reasonably well, wait for that to pass so we can place the bomb effectively. Didn't really work. It's okay. But as long as we can get through Satan without getting totally fucked, we should be in a pretty good spot, especially if we get a little lucky. And it really will only have to be a little lucky with our red chests on the Dark Room. Too bad we don't have something like an Emperor card or something like that, but it's okay. Satan's already dead here. Now it's the feet. If we can get the feet to fear us, I'd rather not, honestly. Oh, bad dodging. That's okay. Why rather not? Because the crux of what makes the feet beatable is that they're predictable. If the feet become unpredictable, that fucks with our mojo a little bit. That's good. If the feet become unpredictable, puts us in a bit of a trickier spot, doesn't it? Oh, they are very close there. Oh, fucking bomb fly spawning right on top of me, though. Good. It's over. It's down to the next floor. Fuck the bombs. We don't need them. This is going to be tough. We actually are probably a little bit behind the 8 ball here. I never thought I'd be wishing for more HP upgrades, but I'm kind of wishing for them. There's one. Spirit Heart, that is. That's a second Balls of Steel pill, which is actually huge. That's nothing. And 2 Guppy items in this one. No. Well, let's use them. We got 3 Spirit Hearts out of 4 red chests, which is actually a pretty good haul. I can't even hate on that. Oh my god, I didn't take damage. Okay, still didn't take damage. That's amazing. Normally, that would be considered a little bit problematic. Invisible enemies plus fear shot, man. That's what Phil Collins was talking about, you know. She lifts me up with her invisible touch. Seriously, dodge predictably. You don't like Phil Collins, you can just get the fudge out as far as I'm concerned. He's a visionary. I know vision is scary, like Power Man 5000 said, but you don't have to be scared of Phil Collins. He's actually seems like a pretty okay dude. They made fun of him on South Park. I don't remember why. Well, we've done well so far. More red chests, you know, would be better. This is some crazy shit here. Teratoma, not an enormous fan of the fact that there's going to be a lot of detritus kind of surrounding us, a lot of residue, a lot of debris, a lot of riffraff, a miasma of spiders, if you will. I can go all day. Up, down, I can do it all day. I'm so gone on Patron, I don't know how I'm getting home later on. Joke's on you. I'm sober, and I'm already at home. Suck on that shit, T-Pain. Responsible living. He does sing better, though. Probably wealthier. But he's like 6 months older than me, so suck on that shit, T-Pain. All other things being equal, I've got 6 more months left on Earth than you. That's not really how that works, but you get the idea. It almost sounded like a threat. I did not mean it like that. I apologize. Yeah, don't do that. That was my bad. Even when they're charmed, they can take some shots at you. Oh, this is where the money happens here. This is the money shot. I think this is what they call it. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is where things get not so good. Yeah. Please die, thank you. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do against the lamb with this little HP. Hopefully we find the boss fight sooner rather than later, that's all I can say. Can't see shit. Can't see shit. We're through? Okay, could you just give me... We have Mom's Pearl. Like, could you give me some Spirit Hearts instead of these bullshit bombs? Is it because I have Mom's Pearl plus Bomb Bag? Is that what's causing me to not really get the kind of return that I would be expecting on my trinket investment here? Oh my god, the bombs are out of control, I'll give you that. Oh, this room is... It's a dangerous room to have... Oof. It's a dangerous room to have just prior to the boss fight, that's what I'll say about that. Because these enemies are not so bad, but they do reliably do some damage to me. One of these gates is blocking the other. That's making my life a little bit easier. Thank you, by the way, to Little Gish for these incredibly clutch slows here. Oh, one's dead. Oh, I think we're gonna have a chance at least. We're gonna have a chance. Bolotar's not so good. Box of spiders. I mean, here's the deal. We should probably pop Guppy's Paw right now, and then we'll take a box of spiders in. We're gonna have to get pretty lucky here. We're gonna have to dodge like a motherfucker, so get ready for that shit. You know what this guy offers. I know his attacks somewhat. He still attacks us even when charmed, which is bull hockey as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what the negatives effect gives us, by the way. Like, if I get hit when I have just Spirit Hearts, I don't know what that gives us. The answer thus far appears to be a sound that I don't really understand. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're probably dead. There we go. God damn it. Well, thanks for watching. It's 2 losses in a row, but that one was pretty close. If only we'd had like one more red heart, we would have been able to Guppy's Paw it. But for now, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, click the like button. It helps out a lot, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.